So I do have a few more episodes that will be coming out for the Church Hurt series, and you'll just have to watch every Monday and see what we come out with. Yeah, I do plan on doing other projects. We do have other projects underway, and I'm excited for it. I'm excited to see where this is going to go, and I'm just hoping that a lot of people are able to watch this series and be inspired enough to share it. It's not that I'm protecting them. It's just that I have learned to realize that this is my story. This is my experience. This is what I went through. This is my trauma. And yes, the trauma happened from them, but it's not about that. It's not about exposing any ministry or the pastors, or it's not about that. It's about the experience of what I went through, how I had to cope with it, how I dealt with it, and how I came out is what I want to share with people. It was never about exposing a ministry. It was never about exposing a pastor. No, it's about sharing my story, putting it out there, and helping many other people that were lost just like me. My favorite episode would have to be episode 9, Mental Warfare, War Within. And the reason why I say that is because just like how church hurt is real, mental health is also real. So I am the one that writes the scripts, hence this being my story. And yeah, there were several times that I have had triggering moments. And I don't know if you guys have seen episode 1 where I'm walking from home to the parsonage, and all the feelings were coming because it was taking me back to that vulnerable time, that old Tia, where I had all these feelings and I felt like I didn't have a say. And so that brought triggers, um, certain episodes where I would have to stay in character brought triggering moments too. So yeah, I definitely get those pretty often. But now the difference now is my reaction to each trigger. No. Um, it's so funny because, as you guys know, I partnered up with my sister, whose FT Productions has been birthed through the Church Hurt series, and she's the one with the experience. So having to not just relive the experience, but to learn the lines, to learn the script, to learn how to say things, and the flow of how it's going to go was quite difficult. Having to stay in character and having to learn the lines is really hard. It seems, I probably make it seem seem easy, but we've done so many takes because I've forgotten my line, or um I've forgotten a part that was supposed to go in the middle of the paragraph. So no, I have zero experience in acting. Relationships. There were a lot of relationships that were built when I was attending this ministry. And it's funny because when my husband and I were kicked out of the church, and years down the line, I started to reconnect with those relationships that had left the ministry. And I did not know that what I was going through, they were going through as well. So to hear their story and for them to hear mine, it just brought us that much closer. And it's crazy because I went to my niece's senior night, and I had seen someone who I had served alongside with. Like we had went to the same church. She's still currently attending this church, by the way. But I prayed with this woman. We talked like sisters would. We broke bread together. We spent time together. And to see her at my niece's senior night, I said hi because I was excited to see her. And she just looked at me and turned away and didn't even acknowledge me. And that right there just told me, you know what? I'm glad I'm not going to a cult like that, because only cults do that. Only cults, you know, push out the ones who are not beneficial to them. And so I caught that when she did that, and I just said, you're watching the series. Say that if you are someone who wants your story to be shared, it's important for you to reach out to me, reach out to FT Productions, message us. FT Productions has an email on their YouTube page, on their TikTok, on Facebook and Instagram. Use that email address and send your story. If you want to be a part of FT Productions, we are more than happy to welcome you.